To the ropes here. This could be it. This could be the advantage you wanted. And there you go. My Bunky's won. My Bunky has won the Rungle Rumble 2019.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rungle Rumble 2020. I'm your host, Rungle, and we have quite the show lined up for you tonight. New and old faces will battle it out tonight to be crowned the champion of the Rungle Rumble, where this year we will have a whopping 30 competitors in the final match, along with 6 other smaller fights this evening. You'll be seeing old and new rivalries form, and yeah, tonight we'll have quite the show lined up for all of you, so stay tuned. And first of all, we're going to start off with a small announcement from yours truly, and none other than Rungle. I've put on a little bit of weight in quarantine, as you can see, and I've just got a couple of words I'd like to say this evening before we get started. You know, first of all, I can't say how much it means for me to stand in front of WWE Universe. It really gets me going, even on tough days like this, because let's face it, coming out here tonight really isn't easy for me with all that weight I'm carrying around, you know. And you'd think that because you beat me, you're the best. Think again. I pride myself on dedication to this business. I compete at the highest level, night in and night out. You skate by like a slimy little slug and look for easy ways to make it to the top. And doing it at my expense is a mistake you will not make again. And obviously I'm talking about the appalling victory of Maya Bunky last year. A true upset as she bested Hentai Haven in the final of the Rungle Rumble. And yeah, Rungle clearly isn't very happy about this. Losing doesn't disparage me. It drives me mad. It makes me want to be that more driven, more menacing, and more ambitious than before. This isn't an ass in that locker room I can't kick, and sure as hell plan on continuing that. Strong words from Rungle here, strong words. I seem to remember him throwing the fight with Baldo and Tony last year against Hafior as he jumped in. So big claims here. There's one more thing you need to remember now that you have a victory over me. Don't let it get to your head. You see, just because you beat me doesn't mean you're unstoppable. Hell, it doesn't even mean you can beat me again. If you tried, but that arrogance will cost you more than you realise. So heed my advice. So he even though I've put on a lot of weight, I am confident that I will win this Rungle Rumble. You kind of get by this business by sucking up management for so long. Sooner or later the bill comes due and you're looking at one pissed off collector. So enjoy the moment while you last, because your day's numbered. I wonder who Rungle's calling out here. He seems to have his attention diverted at some people. I mean, he's probably a little bit angry that it was a woman who won the Rungle Rumble out of everyone, to be honest. And obviously the character of Maya Bunky in this is extremely large. That does not correlate to the real Maya Bunky whatsoever. But yeah, Rungle seems very angry. And perhaps he has something to say about women. Large beefy women. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, okay. Alright, and we can see Rungle after making his speech. He's heading backstage, and he seems to be... Oh, who's that? Who's that? That's Abigail Knight. She must have heard him chatting shit about large women. And it's not happy. It's not happy at all. Throws Rungle on the ground and repeatedly stomps on him. All those years of Rungle making fun of her weight. But Rungle does flip her over, and he goes for a leg stomp. He meant what he said outside there. He's not taking shit from anyone this season. He wants to win. With a big right hook to the strong abdomen of Abigail Knight there, who is a towering monstrosity of a bulky woman. She begins to wail on Rungle here, but Rungle throws her onto the ground using his superior strength despite all that weight. Exchanging fists here. Rungle throws onto the ground once again. And stomps on her leg, and a big right hook to the face here. He throws her into the wall. This is dangerous stuff. Dangerous stuff. This was not supposed to be planned. This is not supposed to be planned at all. And the crowd is clearly booing here because they don't particularly want Rungle to win. As Harry slams Rungle into the ground with a kind of a triumphant cheer from the crowd there supporting her. And because to throw him in turn into the different boxes and crates in the room. And these people just tossing each other around like it's no man's business, to be honest. And To be completely honest, this was not planned at all. The first match was not supposed to be this. And Linguini Steven, as a matter of fact, was supposed to make an announcement. But that's clearly gone on hold as this backstage brawl has taken place. As Rungle, a big face slam into the ground there. She drags up on her hand, a big right hook, and another right hook, and a third right hook. The big elbow, left elbow from Abby there. A powerful one at that, where Rungle returns the elbow straight to the face. Surely shattering her sunglasses, but Rungle seems to be dominating this fight fairly well, despite all that weight he's gained, and he starts kicking on her, but Abby not happy. With a big counter reversal there from Rungle. And he just fucking... oh, he just flew at her. And a big kick and another... And the Rungle's won. With a bleeding Abby Knight on the floor. He has claimed victory. Oh. There you go. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on stage here as Linguini Steven has got an announcement to make. I wonder what he has on his mind. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood to glad hand y'all tonight. I got here for one reason, and that's to speak my mind about some things that have been said lately. You want to insult me and degrade me? Fine. But you got to do it to my face. You got to do it when you're in striking distance. That's some bold words from Linguini Steven here. I wonder what he's quite addressing. As he stares onto the crowd. I come out here night in, night out. It sounds like he's just kind of copied Rungle's speech from earlier. Because I deserve that the WWE offers a chance to achieve greatness. To push yourself beyond the limits of what you thought you could do. But some superstars don't see it that way. To them, this is just a bully for which they bestow sick, twisted agendas. That stops tonight. Seems to be strongly speaking out here. Something quite personal to him. Even. I wonder what who he could be addressing. I'll tell you, I had a great workout today. Did some cardio. Ran a few miles. I'm still thinking I need to a little something to it off. And though personally I can't think of a better workout than slapping some respect into Fagin. Oh Jesus. There you go. He's clearly not happy with Fagin. Clearly. And here he is. This is Fagin. The crowd's all getting to their feet here. He does not seem happy at all. This is probably after he was brutally ambushed in the hallway by Fagin in the last Rungle Rumble, and he's got some very strong words for Fagin here, and perhaps he's even challenging him, but there was a monstrosity of a human being. Look how tall he is, dwarfing Linguini Steven. As he picks up a microphone, and I wonder what his reaction to all of this is going to be. I know. It's not exactly polite to come out here, especially when someone's speaking. But I'm pretty sure the WWE Universe would prefer to listen to me than to you, am I right? And that's what I thought. And I'm sure you're aware that the best damn superstar in this company, or he thinks I'm the best damn superstar in this company. And we have a little chat, because I've heard some things you have to say. He was craning his neck to even get a glance at him. Oh boy, here we go. I know I'm going to regret this, and so the WWE Universe. Guys, I apologise for this in advance. But I'm going to go ahead, play along, and ask why you're out here and what you want. What do you mean? You just called out Fagin, and you said you'd slap some sense into him. And now you're asking what Fagin wants. That's a little bit counterproductive there, Stephen. You may have a point, but what really matters is what the WWE Universe thinks. And I come out here every single show wanting to entertain these fans and leave them on the edge of their seats. So we're going to keep talking, or we're going to give the fans the show they want? Oh, that's a call out if I've ever seen it. Maybe this is it. Maybe they're actually having an organised match. You have a real high opinion of yourself. Part of me almost respects that. A much bigger, angry part wants me to knock your teeth out for interrupting me. But what do you mean? What do you mean you called Fagin out? That makes no sense. I even feel like it's been robbed here. Your mouth is writing cheeks your body can't cash. Checks. Cheeks. If you want a match with me, all you have to do is ask. I'll be more than happy to beat you to oblivion. Well, here it is. Vegem as a kind of counter turn this around. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I'm going to knock your face clear off the rafters. From this day on, you'll be looking over your shoulder because your day of reckoning is coming. Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Linguini, Stephen and Vegem are organising a match. You know, I'm surprised you're able to string together a coherent sentence like that. Especially since I've yet to see you string together a decent match in this ring. I guess there might be a sliver of hope for you after all. This is until you face me and I mop the floor with you. Wow. You can go on and on talking, but at this point you're just delaying the inevitable. If you want to fight, let's fight. I'm not a hard man to find. Anytime you want to get physical, you have to do say the words and we can get it on. Wow. If I didn't have a couple of dates up tonight, I'd love to fight. Stephen's pulled. Stephen's got some dates. But you know, he's got to stay looking pretty. You'll eventually get a match from me though. I promise it, Twinkle Toes. Until then, stay fly, homie. Stephen clearly busy tonight, even though tonight is the Rungle Rumble. He must have several dates lined up in between matches he's not participating in. And there you go. Very stern words coming from both competitors here. And it looks like we've had an organised match. And Stephen has won that engagement. So that's something we can look forward to in tonight's Rungle Rumble. And we're on the way with our first official match of the evening. This is an 8-man tornado tag team with a lot of familiar faces. And starting off, we have none other than Rumble's favourite Overwatch character, Winston, as he strolls down into the arena here. There'll be some beloved gaming characters here tonight. Several of whom you might recognise and know, some of whom you might loathe, perhaps. But nevertheless, our first individual to make his way down into the arena is none other than Overwatch's own Winston, as he struts around in the arena here. Perhaps he's looking for worthy recruits for Overwatch, as Overwatch 2 is coming out. Please buy it, as I need the game to get bigger so I can get more money from the Newell. I need money, people. And the next person to make his way down with quite a grand entrance, actually, some fireworks going off, and that is none other than Cuddles the Bear. Cuddles the Bear from Divinity Original Sin 2. It took the Div Squad several reloads to defeat Cuddles and his gang of bandits, and he's made his way down to the Rungle Rumble tonight, teaming up with Winston. Two very, very large and powerful animals here. And that makes a quite interesting team of people. Cuddles the Bear and Winston from Overwatch. As Cuddles riles the crowd up a little bit. That is our first team of tonight, the first out of 4 for tonight's Tornado Tag Team, which consists of a rather large amount of people. As Cuddles continues to rile the crowd. I also like to apologise if my fan is loud, because my computer is scuffed. And our next person, oh, here we go, this is just a little introduction for the team here. As they're facing off against their next competitor. It's very dark in the arena, and that is Knuckles. Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. As he makes his way down. Well, welcome Knuckles to the Rungle Rumble. I wonder, this is his first appearance, as well as Cuddles the Bear and Winston. And I hope we can see good things from him tonight. He's promised good things. He's promised he will win the Rungle Rumble, actually. Representing the Nintendo. Along with some other characters as well tonight. But yeah, please welcome Knuckles to the Rungle Rumble. Oh, shit. As he glances around at the crowd, and he's a large, powerful individual. As he steps into the ring, we're about to find out who his teammate is in a couple of seconds. But just a quick reminder, the rules of the Tornado Tag Team is you have 4 people in the arena, 4 people outside, and they can tag in whenever they like. And I believe it is knockout elimination rules. As we saw something like this in the previous Rungle Rumble. With Half-Your, Tony, Baldo, and Rungle himself. And the crowd's getting real riled up here. I wonder who could be coming down. And that's Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer from the anime Goblin Slayer. Make his way down to the Rungle Rumble tonight. Perhaps there was a contract for some goblins, and he has come here to sort them out. And yeah, he's going to be pairing up with Knuckles tonight. Goblin Slayer, a formidable opponent from an anime that Rungle actually very much enjoyed. I'm just looking forward to possibly another season of it. As Goblin Slayer makes his way down, perhaps looking for some goblins in the Rungle Rumble tonight. Perhaps looking for worthy recruits for his party of adventurers. Perhaps that's what he's doing here. He's seeking out individuals, but he's managed to find Knuckles, and he's teaming up with Knuckles, and that is the second team of this 8-man tornado tag team tonight. Knuckles and Goblin Slayer, and Cuddles the Bear from Divinity, and Winston from Overwatch. And our next competitor to make his way down into the arena is none other than Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher. Witcher 3 being probably Rungle's favourite game ever made. As Geralt strolls down into the arena. Perhaps he too has had a monster contract for some goblins. Do you have goblins in... Well, there aren't any goblins in The Witcher. Perhaps he's looking for ghouls, manticores, neckers, who knows what. Who knows what. But Geralt of Rivia is here tonight. Make his first appearance in the Rungle Rumble. Please welcome Geralt of Rivia. And his tag teammate will shortly be revealed. And please welcome, making his first appearance in the Rungle Rumble as well. As the crowd is cheering a beloved individual, taking photos even, WWE Rungle Rumble Wrestling Federation, and that is Minecraft Steve. Fucking head. That is Minecraft Steve. A beloved game in the community, gamers. Steve is here in the Rungle Rumble tonight, teaming up with Geralt of Rivia. Perhaps an unlikely pair of people, but Minecraft Steve is here tonight. Very large man, in fact. Very square individual. But he is here. For what reason, we are yet to find out. But he's making his way down into the arena. Just steps up into the ring. Michael Steve and Geralt of Rivia forming the third team of this Tornado tag team, with Winston and Cuddles the Bear and Knuckles and Goblin Slayer as the other two pairs of teams. And Michael Steve looks very prepared here. He's not brought any diamond armor to this fight or sword. This is a fist fight only. But he's trained his hands on breaking wood and stone and God knows what else his whole life, so I'm sure he is a very strong puncher in this event. As Michael Steve and Geralt of Rivia show off to the crowd. And next, Street Profits Organization, and that's Mario. That's Mario. As he stirs the pot, the plumber has made his way here tonight in the Rungle Rumble. As he does whatever that is. So he makes his way down to the arena. Please welcome Mario, the second Nintendo character to make his appearance tonight. Yeah, the crowd yelling out, clearly supporting Mario, another truly beloved character of the video game world. Be interesting to see how he goes up against Knuckles, as they are both characters on Nintendo. As Mario riles the crowd a bit here, very arrogant actually, quite cocky in his movements. as he continues doing that. And our final individual and Mario's teammate tonight, you can probably guess who it might be, as there's a commentator's panel with me sitting there as well, and the crowd is getting very riled up here, cheering. And you guessed it, try putting up in its truck. That's Luigi. You can see which one I made and which one I downloaded quite well. And there he is. With his fine, very dirty truck there. Please welcome Luigi to the Rungle Rumble. He was the last individual to enter this 8-man tornado tag team tonight. Team up with Mario. And facing off against Winston, Cuddles the Bear, Goblin Slayer and Knuckles. And Geralt of Rivia and Minecraft Steve. Some very powerful individuals are in this arena. Obviously, individuals like Winston cannot use his ultimate. And Geralt of Rivia is not allowed to use signs in this confrontation. Fuck it, I can't speak, man. Confrontation. And we are about to get underway here. So place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, they're all in the arena. They all start in the arena. I didn't realise that. And Geralt of Rivia goes down, and it's like Luigi's already out, and this is just absolute chaos. And Winston's out as well when he gets back in. Goblin Slayer getting wailed on, and Cuddles the Bear beating down on Geralt of Rivia in the background there. It's Minecraft Steve gets dropped by Knuckles, and Goblin Slayer is now wailing on Mario in return, and Winston's got Luigi in a dangerous position here. Perhaps has to go for a power move as he throws him into the arena. Geralt of Rivia has now turned the tide in this battle with Cuddles in the background there, and he's repeatedly wailing on him. Minecraft Steve now working on Knuckles, and Goblin Slayer turning onto Mario. The referee's just kind of standing here, just trying to keep track of what's going on as well as I am, as Winston's now working on Luigi as he once was. A big clothesline from Geralt of Rivia there as he takes down Cuddles the Bear and Mario in the process. Geralt of Rivia wailing on Cuddles the Bear as Cuddles goes out of the arena, and so does Geralt of Rivia, so they both begin fighting each other there. Knuckles is absolutely decimating Minecraft Steve, but Minecraft Steve does turn and counter, smashing Knuckles to the ground and attempting to go and attack Winston as well there, because Winston has been in a fight with Luigi since the start of this. Mario throws Goblin Slayer out of the ring. There's a little trio going on in the middle here. Luigi, Winston and Minecraft Steve. Luigi and Minecraft Steve taking turns punching the crap out of Winston in the middle as they're just wailing on him. Cuddles the Bear's got Geralt of Rivia on his back now, perhaps going for a power move himself, and he throws him into the podium, the pole there. Booing from the crowd as Goblin Slayer is absolutely wailing on Mario on the bottom right, and Cuddles has just absolutely made mincemeat out of Geralt of Rivia here. Geralt of Rivia, who looks direly hurt. Cuddles is getting countered and kicked a lot here as Knuckles swinging Luigi around now. He's changed his target in the middle of the ring. Winston gets thrown over the side of the ropes by Minecraft Steve. This truly is a chaotic brawl of all characters of the video game here. Geralt of Rivia comes in and almost saves Luigi there. Cuddles in pain on the floor, and so is Luigi actually. Mario and Goblin Slayer are duking it out in the bottom right, and Winston just absolutely beat down the Minecraft Steve and he beat his chest as well. I don't know if anyone saw that. As he goes for a flying attack, he gets punched in the face by Minecraft Steve for his troubles. Cuddles now switched targets and is attacking Luigi. Luigi seems to, and he clotheslines Cuddles the Bear off of the corner of the rope. As Minecraft Steve gets thrown into Geralt of Rivia in the ring. Goblin Slayer now back of the ring. Geralt of Rivia calling out, and Cuddles looks in serious pain here. Minecraft Steve going for an attack but missing twice, just falling over, and 3 times. Minecraft Steve, what are you doing, mate? And it looks like everyone's back in the ring now. Cuddles and Knuckles just went for a diving punch and missed Winston by like light years. This is so fucking stupid. Winston going for a nasty kick on Michael Steve there. Because of kicking Luigi out of the arena. Knuckles wailing on Geralt of Rivia. Geralt of Rivia have had quite a tough time in this event so far, and Knuckles now fighting Winston. As Winston gets a combo move and he's thrown onto Geralt. That's a huge, huge monkey there. A gorilla getting thrown onto Geralt. Michael Steve looks in serious pain. Luigi slowly clambering back into the arena. Knuckles goes out to fight Winston now as they both exchange fists. And Geralt as well getting involved, but once again, Geralt seems to be turning the tide in his little fights here, but he seems to have a lot of disadvantage against these much larger opponents. Now Mario going for a big attack on Michael Steve again. Michael Steve taking a lot of damage as well as Cuddles gets thrown into the arena by Goblin Slayer and elbowed in the face. Luigi and Knuckles fighting out, two Nintendo characters brawling. Left hand side of the arena here as Winston picks Geralt of Rivia up. He just carries him like a baby. He just he's putting him in. He just flopped onto the ground. What was that? Geralt jukes him and kicks him in the hamstring there. Big drop kick from Winston in return as he throws Geralt close to Minecraft Steve and Mario, who Michael Steve seems to have gotten a bit of a foothold here and is now taking his anger out on Mario after taking a fair beating. Cuddles has Goblin Slayer, and Goblin Slayer manages to get out of that as Luigi's got Knuckles on his back and he drops him onto the ground. Mario gets smashed into the side of the podium there by Michael Steve, and Knuckles looks on the floor in pain, and the referee is also just like dead on the floor. Cuddles getting wailed on, and so is Luigi and Geralt of Rivia. It's very one-sided fights going on in this arena at the moment. We can clearly see some of the more powerful individuals in this ring, like Cuddles the Bear, Winston, Knuckles, and yes, about it to be honest. They look like the most dominant out of the teams here, as a lot of individuals are in serious pain here. Luigi on the floor, Knuckles writhing in pain on the left-hand side there as Cuddles closes in. There's a pin almost by Geralt of Rivia onto Winston. That was almost it. Winston cheering to the crowd as Luigi flips Knuckles over his shoulder. And Winston switched targets here and he goes straight for Luigi as the two at a four-man brawl, five-man brawl going on the left-hand side of the ring here between Winston, Knuckles, Luigi, Cuddles the Bear and Goblin Slayer, with Geralt of Rivia throwing Mario into the corner there and just bitch slapping him across the face. He's holding against a turnbuckle and he gets thrown back into the turnbuckle again and just absolutely smacks into the ground. This truly is a chaotic fight. Oh, big hit there from Goblin Slayer to Cuddles the Bear. It drags him to the arena. There's just so much going on. It's just Goblin Slayer going for a pin here. Doesn't quite get it. Winston on the floor in some serious pain on the left. Geralt rolls out. Luigi taking a smackdown from Minecraft Steve here. Minecraft Steve seems to have gotten a bit of a second wind. And Knuckles going for a pin, but he gets interrupted by Minecraft Steve. Mario clambers back into the ring. And Winston's cheering to the crowd once again, taunting people. He picks Luigi up. And just knees him in the stomach. But Mario comes in and saves his partner. And Winston does not like that one bit, and he goes straight for him. The two attempting to smack each other down. The first individual here to get a pin, I believe, will be the winning team, as Goblin Slayer picks up Cuddles the Bear and throws him over his shoulder. And we have Michael Steve and Cuddles both down a minute. Goblin Slayer going for a pin. There's one tap. Doesn't quite get it. This is just far too chaotic. I don't see how anyone's ever going to get a pin in this, to be honest. Because there's just so many people in the arena. We have Winston getting smashed over the edge there by Minecraft Steve. Luigi dropping Cuddles Bear into the ground, and Minecraft Steve goes for a flying attack onto Winston. Perhaps going for a pin submission move here outside the ring. There's no one ready to... No, he's just going for a standard attack. Luigi wailing on Cuddles in the middle there, get him in a leg lock position. As Cuddles breaks out of it by punching Luigi in the face. Mario and Minecraft Steve on the floor at the back there as Cuddles goes in. And it's going to try and take advantage of these, so as he kicks Mario while he's on the floor. Geralt of Rivia is getting clotheslined by Luigi. So is Winston by Goblin Slayer in turn. But Geralt has kind of turned the tide here on Luigi. And it looks like the referee just flipped Winston over. Michael Steve, Cuddles and Mario in serious pain outside the arena here. Doesn't like Michael Steve's actually getting up. He could be out of action. But Winston and Geralt of Rivia are also in serious pain. There's a lot of blood on Geralt's forehead. The contestants are getting very tired here as Goblin Slayer picks up Winston and drops him over. These contestants are getting tired and they're all hurt. Goblin Slayer going for a pin submission move here, but he gets interrupted by the falling Luigi on by Geralt of Rivia. And Cuddles pulls Goblin Slayer out of the arena and just takes his head, pulls him up and gets kicked for his troubles. With Geralt wrestling with Luigi as Luigi backhands him across the face and kicks him in the stomach. Mario counter attacks Winston. There's a big slam from Luigi onto Geralt of Rivia. And the crowd's booing, seriously not liking what's going on here. Well, Michael Steve's back in the arena. He's got a third wind even now as Winston falls to the ground. So what the fuck just happened? Oh god! Winston punching Geralt of Rivia. No, sorry, Knuckles. Cuddles cheering to the crowd now. Mario is nowhere to be seen. Geralt in pain. Nobody has once again gone for a submission move quite yet. Perhaps we'll see one in a moment. Mario and Geralt are in pain outside the ring. Winston looks like he's taking quite a bit of a beating now as Knuckles leaps onto him and just absolutely knocks the gorilla down to the floor. Luigi going for a pin submission move here, gets kicked by Geralt, stopping him. The rest of the contestants seeing this and also dive back into the arena to attempt to stop. I really did not expect it to be this chaotic. I thought there'd be 4 people and they would tag in and out. This is just stupid. Cuddles picks up Knuckles and drops him to the ground. Mario's out the arena and Winston is wailing on Minecraft Steve there in the middle. Geralt of Rivia kicking Luigi on the back. There's a left, right and centre. Individuals are dropping to the ground. Goblin Slayer is outside of the ring in serious pain here. And Geralt of Rivia is down. Cuddles getting dropped by Knuckles. And Luigi kneeing Geralt of Rivia in the face there. Winston kicking Mario. Absolutely wailing on the much smaller individual as he clotheslines him out of the ring. Goblin Slayer is back up now. Luigi flipping over Geralt of Rivia. There's serious disparities in power between some of these individuals in the ring at the moment. It really stands out who is stronger than the other. Winston, Cuddles the Bear and Knuckles are all clearly dominating this show. As Cuddles kicks Winston there. Teammates actually. As he gets kicked, but Goblin Slayer clotheslining Cuddles the Bear. Cuddles the Bear doesn't look like he's moving now. It's a dangerous hit. As Winston wails on Goblin Slayer for attacking his partner. Big kick, but it misses. Minecraft Steve and Mario fighting in the bottom left there. Knuckles just sitting on the floor in pain. He looks badly hurt. Winston and Luigi unconscious on the ground, and Geralt's cheering as he kicks Luigi in the neck. He gets a kick to the face for his troubles for doing that. And a flying punch as well, but a clothesline from Geralt of Rivia there. Goblin Slayer going for a pin submission move here. He gets a 1-tap. He gets a 2-tap, but gets interrupted by Minecraft Steve there. There's 4 people on the ground. 5 people on the ground now. Geralt of Rivia taking Luigi. And really turning the tide in this duel between the 2 individuals here. It was very one-sided at first, but as I said, they just get counted. And Winston just wailing on whoever that was. It looked like Knuckles for a minute there, but I believe it was Mario. And big fists being thrown all around the arena in the moment. Goblin Slayer picking up Cuddles and dropping him onto the ground. Geralt of Rivia wailing on Luigi in the bottom right. So Mario getting in front of the arena. And Michael Steve getting dropped onto the ground there. Pin submission from Goblin Slayer. Well, gets 1-tap. Gets 2 taps. And that's it. Team Goblin Slayer have won. Team Goblin Slayer won because nobody realised that there was a pin submission going on there. There's some highlights going on. There's a big drop from Michael Steve. Mario getting out of a counter from Goblin Slayer, and also flipping Goblin Slayer over. We have Luigi taking Knuckles and head slamming him into the ground, and Cuddles the Bear using his brute strength on Goblin Slayer there. But in the end, it was Team Knuckles and Goblin Slayer who won that. Goblin Slayer was the only one who actually ended up going for any pin submission moves, so I suppose it was fairly done. I'd like to say it was a close match up between all these contestants, to be completely honest. These guys have proven themselves worthy, and they have won the first match of tonight's show. And following the match that we just had between the 4 different teams of video characters, we have, I believe this is Peebus or Peter 2 in the arena. This is Peebus here. Usually I'm out here in the ring ready to call out another superstar out because I want to fight, but tonight is different. Tonight I want to ask a superstar to join me out here so we can talk. That being said, I'd like my tag partner Peter 2 to join me in the middle of this ring. Peebus and Peter 2, as you know, forming an alliance in the previous Rungle Rumble, and out comes Peter 2. I wonder what Peebus has to say here. Perhaps he's calling out another tag team. As we all know, last time they fought against Liao and Charles Robbins, who are both unfortunately not unfortunately, they're both not in this tournament because they were dog shit characters last time. They are not in this tournament. They both died of COVID-19, as we were informed by their managers. And here is Peebus and Peter 2. I think that's all about everyone in the WWE universe knows this about. Just get it over with, have it out so we can both move on and continue our climb up the tag team ranks. Yeah, Peter 2 here, thinking along the same lines as Peebus, perhaps wanting another tag team match of just duo against 2 more individuals. I wonder who they could be calling out. When we first paired up, I thought the combination of our physical prowess and in-ring intelligence, which separate us from the pack, we'd be able to stand leaps and bounds ahead of all the other superstars, but it's really not working. I don't know what it is, but I don't care anymore. I want to split up. Oh, Peebus, perhaps so distraught with his loss against Liao and Charles Robbins in the last Rungle Rumble that he wants to split up his alliance with Peter 2. I know you had that a lot on your mind lately, partner. We haven't exactly been sinking lately, but that just happens sometimes. Everyone goes into a rut. We can still do this. We have so much potential. Don't be so quick to give up on us. We can do this. We can dominate this division like we said we would. Encouraging words from Peter 2, clearly not wanting to lose his partner here. Peebus seems to be very focused on splitting this up. We could have been great if only Hart was in it. Unfortunately, it obviously wasn't. I didn't have enough of it to carry the both of us. What happened so long and thanks to the memories. No, Peebus quite emotional, splitting his relationship up with Peter 2 here. Listen, it's clear that there's no us anymore. It's just you and me. As a team, we didn't work out. As friends, well, we had some good times. This doesn't have to pretend to a feud, but I will be watching my back. And if you start badmouthing me to the wrong people, you might just want to watch yours. So seemingly, these 2 individuals looks that was a fairly civil encounter there. But that is it. That is the end of Peebus and Peter 2 tag team. As we make our way into the next match of this evening. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight we are making our way with our second planned match of the evening as Linguini Steven, after calling out Vegim, they are having their fight tonight. As Steven makes his way down to the arena. This is a fight of the ages. Yeah. So I'm a bit ill. So that fat I've built up, it's affecting my speech. Linguini Steven makes his way down. His second 1v1. First one being an unofficial fight. But please welcome Linguini Steven into the Rungle Rumble. As he marks his territory along the arena. These two have got a feud, a true rivalry between these 2 individuals. And Steven being very determined, staring down his opponent as Vegim makes his way into the arena. Vegim shadow boxing as he enters the Rungle Rumble arena. Clearly warmed up, he's prepared for this fight. He jumped Steven in the corridor of the last Rungle Rumble. And now he wants a true official win to his name. Vegim and Lingering Steven's second appearance in the Rungle Rumble. Vegim also notably came in first in the final match of the actual Rumble last year. And I believe he came out in 11th or 12th place. So he survived a long way into the Rumble. He was training for it, and he's been training even more. So perhaps we could see Vegim win tonight's Rungle Rumble. His endurance was very good, and the two facing off each other once again as they suffering fists. And this is a ladder match of the Money Bank. The first individual. What just happened? The first person to put a ladder into the middle of the ring and get the money, I believe, will win. Unless it's an Extreme Rules and they can just smack each other. Steven jumps onto Vegim and stomps him while he's on the ground. Steven's had enough comments of Vegim telling him to get a girlfriend and speak with his chest. Steven clearly has already finished several of his dates that he said he had planned. And perhaps he has even more lined up tonight. This is spare time. Perhaps they're in the crowd this evening as Vegim uses his mass to just send him sprawling to the floor there. Steven throws him into the turnbuckle and big right hook to Vegim. Vegim drops to the ground. Steven picking his leg up. He gets a kick to the face for his troubles there. Vegim riling Steven. Going for a punch, but connecting the punch actually. Missing the initial stomp. And he big right elbow to the face. And he grabs Steven's head and throws him to the turnbuckle. Vegim picking Steven up here. He kicks him off of the ropes. Vegim using his superior size here to best Steven as he goes for the ladder, perhaps going for the objective this evening. As he pushes the ladder into the middle of the ring. As he Steven on the floor here. This could be over already. So he can grab the money. Steven not moving. This could be it already. Already. This could be over before it even began. Steven taking his sweet time here, trying to untie it. He's trying. He's taking fucking ages. And Steven just lying on the ground. Has the game glitched out? Possibly. And Vegim's won. Vegim has won already. That took about 60 seconds. Vegim's won the money. He's won. That was stupidly fast. Well, there you go. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with our third match of this evening. And we have quite the lineup here tonight. As you can see, Lemmy, the notorious Lemmy, making his way down into the arena. And this, I believe, is a tornado steel cage fight between two teams. As we see Lemmy strolling down to the arena, giving everybody cold looks. Lemmy, a true villain of the Rungle Rumble. He stares out his opponents. There's a cat called there. Oh, shouting to the crowd aggressively. Lemmy is not a well-liked character of the Rungle Rumble. I believe it was Lemmy who was defeated by Conor Abrahams in the steel cage match. A very close steel cage match for that. It'll be interesting to see who his partner is. Who would dare team up with one as notorious as Lemmy Which character would dare pick Lemmy is my question. And of course, the only person to play the evil Lemmy in Smash Bros. Ultimate is Peebus. Peebus, having previously disbanded his team. Perhaps there were more cold words that took place outside of the arena. And after he disbanded his tag team with Peter 2. Peebus teaming up with Lemmy of all characters now. As he makes his way into the arena. So Lemmy and Peebus being the two teammates in this match. I believe it's safe to assume that Peter 2 will also make an appearance on the opposite team. This is an unlikely duo of individuals here. As Peebus cheers to the crowd. He's a fan favourite, of course. His actions with Peter 2, well, may have caused upset with some fans. There's not shaken his status as one of the most beloved characters in this arena. Although he has teamed up with Lemmy, which could change. And there he is. There's Peter 2. Peter 2 making his way down to Rungle Rumble. His second appearance. Along with Peebus and Lemmy, in fact. These are all veterans of the Rungle Rumble. I believe Peter 2 and Peebus also took part in the very first test unofficial Rungle Rumble. So they truly are veterans of this sporting event. Please welcome Peter 2 as he makes his way down. Stepping up into the arena. Possibly a feud between Peebus and Peter 2. The two allies who are now disbanded, probably after their shameful defeat at the hands of the Owl and Charles Robbins. The last Rungle Rumble. As he too flexes to the crowd. There's a cheer. And his teammate in this event will shortly be revealed. And please welcome, making his way down as a disco lights flashing, a mixture of boos and cheers in the crowd. And that's Turtle Dog. That's Turtle Dog. Making his second appearance in an official Rungle Rumble. Turtle Dog made it into I believe he was in the last bracket of fighters of the last Rungle Rumble. I also believe he was in the steel cage match in which Archie Allchin won. However, Archie has retired from the Rungle Rumble and he is also not making an appearance. Along with other names such as Hafthor Bjornsson, who will not be joining us, Charles Robbins, and others. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Basically, dog shit characters have not been made into this event. With a veteran of the Rungle Rumble, Maya Bunky, is here tonight. As Rungle did call her out. Dog standing on the ropes here, dancing to the crowd once more, and this is the two teams here of this steel cage match. We have Turtle Dog and we have Peter 2, along with Peebus and Lemmy. Lemmy and Peebus in the corner. Peter 2 and Turtle Dog. And here we go. Steel cage match begins. Peebus and Peter 2 immediately going for each other. Peebus getting flipped over and dropped to the ground, and a kick to the back as Turtle Dog goes for Lemmy. This is truly, truly fitting of the teams here. The two shelled men going at one another, and both the Peters attacking. Peebus clearly having the advantage against his counterpart here for the moment. I believe Peebus is the one in a lighter blazer, while Peter 2 has a darker blazer. Turtle Dog picking Lemmy up over his shoulders and just dropping him onto the ground. Turtle Dog is a top seed character, as we all know, with the head of a dog and the body of a turtle. And all the dexterity of a dog for that as well, and the defensive capabilities of a turtle. He truly is a formidable opponent. Peter 2 slaps Peebus across the face there. He gets swapped into position. Peebus clearly angry as he also slaps Peter in the face and sends him to the ground. He slams his elbow and he cheers to the crowd. This truly is a battle to determine which of the Peters is the strongest. Peter 2 getting up and kicking him in the stomach. And Lemmy getting out of a move there. As Peebus throws Peter 2 back into the ring and kicks him in the face. Turtle Dog setting Lemmy up for a move here as he slams his elbow into the ground. Sorry, his ankle. Peebus taking Peter 2 up onto the top ropes and fling him onto the ground. This is truly a one-sided confrontation here. Maybe Peter 2 still has some affection towards Peebus. They were almost blood brothers in their old alliance, but he doesn't hold back there as he clotheslines Peebus off the top of the ropes and seals to the crowd. Lemmy has Turtle Dog in a dangerous position there. Peter 2 coming to save his opponent, and obviously the person who gets the free tap will be the winning team. Lemmy almost winning it for the pair there. Peter 2 coming to the rescue as Peebus gets dropped into the ground. And Lemmy thrown over the top ropes by Peter 2. They've switched up here. They're booing from the crowd. A nasty head slam onto Peebus from Turtle Dog. Turtle Dog going for the pin submission move here. Gets a 1-tap. Gets a 2-tap. Oh, Peebus getting out of it just. His head bleeding though. He is hurt. Peter 2 and Lemmy going at it in the background. Slamming his ankle to the ground. Turtle saw him on his shoulders. Just drops Peebus onto the floor. And now going for another submission pin move here. He gets 1 tap. Gets 2 taps. Barely misses the 3rd. Very close stuff here as Peebus just manages to escape. And he knees Turtle Dog in the face there. A kick into the stomach. And Peter 2 has rolled out of the arena here as Peebus has now got Turtle Dog in a submission move. Referee not going for a tap as Turtle Dog breaks out of it. Peter 2 going for Peebus, but Lemmy's helping his teammate out as Turtle Dog knees Peebus in the back of the head. Big punch from Peter 2 there. And he slams Lemmy into the ground. Big kick from Peebus there. He's turning the tide of the battle against Turtle Dog a little bit here. Turtle Dog's not happy. A big flying punch. A lot of blood coming from Peebus here, and it does look like there's a decisive team here. Peebus perhaps not picking the best ally in this fight as Turtle goes for another pin. He gets 1 tap, but Lemmy breaks it up. Peter 2 looks very badly hurt here, but so does Peebus. This is a close fight. It now looks like it's coming down to Lemmy and Turtle Dog. And Peter 2 has gotten up, and this is going to be a very quick 2v1. Oh, Peter 2 nastily stomps on Peebus' head, and a big uppercut from Peebus. He punched him twice, even. Lemmy with Turtle Dog in the back ropes, and a big head slam to the ground. Peebus perhaps going for a pin submission move here, but no, gets flipped over the shoulder of Peter 2. Cheering to the crowd. Both Peters here are badly injured. And Peter 2, a big right hook to the face of Peebus. Going with a headlock here. Peebus manages to break out of it and goes for a big flying punch. Lemmy seems to have gotten the better of Turtle Dog as well. And he's now going for the tap. There's 1 tap. 2 taps. Barely got it. Barely got out of that Turtle Dog. And he seems to have turned the tide a little bit here, but almost not actually. Then he does reverse and counter throw him onto the ground, and Peebus wailing on Peter 2. Turtle has gotten a bit end of it, and Peebus broken up by Turtle Dog there. Turtle Dog goes straight for Peebus, in fact. Throwing him over the ropes. And then grabbing him by the hair and just slamming him into the ground. That must have hurt. Lemmy going for Peter 2 now. Gets kicked in the face for his troubles. And a big clothesline off the end. This could be a very dangerous position for both teams as they're both split up. The individual who gets a tap move here could end up winning. If Turtle gets the advantage of Peebus in the ring, this could be it as he throws him into the... and he flips him over his shoulder. Lemmy throwing Peter 2 to the ground. Big right hook from Turtle Dog there. Sort of counters that. Peebus on the ground, looking very injured. Lemmy wailing on Peter 2 down in the back. Looks like most of the fighting has been done by the two Peters teammates in this engagement. As Turtle is going for the pin here, Lemmy trying to come in. And he just about breaks it up. Interrupting Turtle Dog. Peter 2 trying to get a foothold in the background there. Peebus looks unresponsive. But this could be it. As Lemmy goes for submission move, Peter 2 doesn't look anywhere to help. 1 tap, 2 tap. Just about missed. Just about missed. As Peter 2 and Peebus are now perhaps getting a second wind. Peebus bleeding from the forehead very viciously. So is Peter 2 for that matter as well. As Peter 2 goes for the pin submission move, but gets a 1 tap. Gets broken up by Peebus there. Lemmy on the floor in serious pain, and a big back kick and a clothesline from Peter 2 onto Peebus. Turtle's showing to the crowd. And Peter 2 picking Peebus up and smashing him to the ground. Turtle and Lemmy are now wailing each other. 1 tap from Peter 2, 2 taps. And that's 3 taps, and the winner is Peter 2 and Turtle Dog of the steel cage match. The dominant team has risen, and it looks like we also have a dominant Peebus in this matter. Perhaps we will have to get a 1v1 of the two to truly decide who the stronger individual is. But for now, the clear winner is Peter 2. There's some highlights of two Peters attacking each other. Turtle and Peter 2 celebrating. Very happy with their victory here. And there we have it. The winner of the steel cage tag team match is Turtle Dog and Peter 2. And we'll shortly be moving on to our next match. Welcome back, and tonight we have another 1v1 for you here. Between a very spectacular entrance, fireworks and flames going up for Anthony Elkins, as he's wearing his Gymshark gear here, but that's Baldo coming in with a kendo stick. He smacks Tony in the back there. It's supposed to be a brawl between Tony and Zeus to determine who was the stronger god, but Baldo seems to have interrupted this, and he's going straight for Tony as the two are fighting it out in the on the walkway platform to the arena. Baldo, as we know, is a despicable individual in this Rumble. He is a nasty character, and he came at Tony with a kendo stick, the absolute fucking weeb that he is. And he punches Tony in the face, and he drops onto him, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches to the face there. This is despicable stuff from Baldo, and the crowd is booing Tony, picking him up and slamming him onto his knee. Baldo interrupting this, perhaps to prove that he is in fact the greater god. And he gets thrown over, and Tony now kicking him, and Tony has won that wearing his Gymshark Gymshark shirt. He just that was supposed to be between Zeus and Tony. What the fuck just happened? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have another event for you here. This is the final official event, I believe, before the Rungle Rumble itself, and our first person making his way down to the arena is none other than Baldo. Baldo, who was just defeated by Tony, and the crowd's booing him, and rightly so, because Tony was supposed to have a fight with Zeus to determine who was the stronger being. And Baldo interrupted that and lost. And for some reason the fight didn't carry on between Tony and Zeus. So Baldo here, very camply strutting down into the arena, still wearing that, holding that weird black pom-pom thing. The guy's booing him. Baldo gets ready. This is a match between all of the godly higher beings of the Rungle Rumble to determine who the true god of the Rumble is. And making his second appearance tonight, straight from the depths of hell, is Lucifer, Satan, the devil himself. Baldo and the devil had a 1v1 in the previous Rumble, which was interrupted by Unseen Knowles, who will be officially taking part in this brawl tonight. as Satan makes his way down. He's making his second appearance in the Rungle Rumble. Perhaps looking to prove himself. There's a lot of higher beings in this fight. This will surely determine who the strongest is in this 8-man, I believe it's called a death match. I'm pretty sure if you get thrown out of the arena, you lose. And the third contestant, making his way down. If he would, oh no, it's the devil. It's all gone black. What the hell? There's Jesus. That's Jesus Christ, making his first appearance in the Rungle Rumble tonight. Our Lord and Saviour. Please welcome Jesus, glowing in all his glory. Please welcome him to the Rungle Rumble. Jesus taking part in this holy brawl, going up against the devil and the Bulldo. Jesus Christ, obviously representing Yahweh, God, obviously. And you can still see in his hands, actually, where he was pinned to the nails. You can see the scars there. It's very, very gruesome stuff, to be completely honest with you. But, please welcome Jesus as he makes his way into the arena. So we have Jesus, Bulldo, and the devil. Jesus, with a very spectacular entrance, to be completely honest, as he very much riles the crowd up. He's a fan favourite and the top seed. Interesting to see how he fares in this event. As he flaunts off to the crowd. Been a very spectacular show here for everybody. Devil in the background there. Interesting to see how he goes up against Jesus. So there's Bulldo. It's all gone dark again now. All black. All the lights have gone off, and there is Zeus, the Greek god of lightning. The most powerful god in existence, or so he claims. There is Zeus in all his glory. Zeus was supposed to have a fight with Tony to determine who was the most powerful out of the two beings. Zeus puts on a very similar show to that of Jesus. He dances his way down, showing off to the crowd. We now have Zeus, Bulldo, Jesus Christ, and the devil in this arena. He's taking his sweet time as he makes his way down. Somebody whistling to him in the crowd there. Look at fucking Jesus' like outfit. Oh god. Crowd really cheering for Zeus here. Another top seed, a powerful individual. He's a Greek god. So on Zeus to the Rungle Rumble, making his first appearance, along with a couple of other contestants here tonight. And here is Zeus. He's still flaunting to the crowd. And the next person to make his way down into this arena . The lights have gone out again, flashing red this time. Zeus walks up and down the gates. There's fog. Smoke appearing in the centre. Who our next contestant could be. The fucking entrance are way too long. I need to get on with this. I want to see people throw fists. And as we pan to the ground, the next person is in fact Papa Bald. The greatest being in all existence. The most powerful individual in the known multiverse. He is a primordial being. This is perhaps the strongest contestant to ever set foot into the Rungle Rumble, as he demonically crawls along the walkway here. Papa Bald is ready. He was defied of victory in the Rungle Rumble last year. Papa Bald has never lost in his existence before, and he is angry, and he is here to prove that he is the greatest of all beings. So Papa Bald making his second appearance in the Rungle Rumble, as he very, very powerfully makes a statement here as he walks down the arena. Papa Bald determined to win this event. Almost animalistic in his approach to entering this podium. But very, very popular with the crowd. He is a powerful individual, and he, I'm sure, will put on a great show for us this evening. He snarls at everybody. Zeus and the Devil in the background there, clearly a little bit shaken by this entity. Papa Bald is a greater being, and he is here to prove it tonight. He's taking a sweet, sweet fucking time. Please do not try us at home in the background. Please do not try us at home, actually. Papa Bald staring, you can see the power in his eyes. As he sneaks around the arena. Crowd very riled up here this evening. This is surely going to be a impressive battle. Look at that shredded body of Papa Bald. And our next contestant to make his way down into the arena is none other than Unseen Oles, the omnibenevolent, the Invisible Man, the one who interrupted the duel with the one who interrupted the duel with Bordeaux and the Devil, making an appearance here in front of a crowd, despite his typical approach of going unseen as he rolls into the arena here, looking to prove for himself as the greatest being in existence, along the likes of the Devil, Zeus, Papa Bald, Bordeaux and Jesus. I believe this is our 6th contestant in this 8-man match. It'll be interesting to see who the next 2 competitors are. And making their way down at number 7 in the order of things tonight, with fireworks going off once again. This is a very much a spectacle. There is Tony, the Omnipotent, wearing his Gymshark shirt, which is all he ever wears nowadays. So Tony making his 2nd appearance in the Rungle Rumble as well. Looking to prove himself as a greater being. Perhaps very annoyed with Bordeaux for interrupting his duel with Zeus earlier. I believe this match was organised off the back of that interruption, as all the other greater beings wanted to get a piece of this action, you know, and get involved in this in this event. This will truly determine who the greatest being is. Tony does some moves in the middle there. He's determined. He was robbed of his victory at the Rungle Rumble last year, and he's here to prove himself as the greatest being in the Rumble. And finally, making his way down into the arena. Boos from the crowd, actually, and fireworks going off as well, simultaneously. That's Harry Blackburn. Now, rightly so, the crowd are booing because it is highly disputed whether or not he is a greater being or not in the amongst the gods. Although he has the mentality of one, that does not mean he is one. And somehow he's made it in tonight to try and prove himself as one of these greater beings. So please welcome Harry Blackburn, making his second appearance in the Rungle Rumble. I believe he possibly had the highest number of eliminations in the last Rungle Rumble. It was at, I think it was 3 eliminations last year. But he lost to the hands of one Linguini Steven. I don't know how he thinks he can compete in here if Linguini Steven beat him, who lost to Vigim in the first fucking minute of his ladder match. But here we go, we're going off. And immediately fists are flying as Zeus punches the devil. Harry Blackburn and Tony fighting, and Bordeaux going for Tony now after their match off at the beginning, and Bordeaux slamming Tony into the ground. Jesus and Unseen Knowles fighting one another. Big slap and a right hook from Unseen Knowles into Jesus. As people are going flying left, right and centre. Papa Bald on the prow as he flips Tony over like it's nothing. He gets elbow to the face and a big sucker punch from Harry Blackburn there as well. Big punches from Bordeaux onto Unseen Knowles, and Tony now wailing on Jesus Christ. Zeus and the devil fighting in the background, and Harry Blackburn thinking he stands a chance against Papa Bald as he gets wailed on for his troubles. And Tony with Jesus on the ropes here. It's going to be the first elimination. Jesus just hanging on just about, but he's getting kicked and pushed around. The devil also with Zeus on the ropes. Tony gets punched in the shin there, and he loses his grip. Big Unseen Knowles almost flipping Papa Bald over, and Bordeaux. And Papa Bald almost eliminating Harry Blackburn, but the devil saving him. Unseen Knowles getting picked up by Bordeaux and slammed into the ground. This is so stupid. Zeus flipping the devil over his shoulders. Jesus almost eliminating Papa Bald as Papa Bald is thrown. And that is it. Bordeaux has eliminated Unseen Knowles. That's our first elimination of this matchup. The first person out is Unseen Knowles. As the first person down. The devil in a dangerous position here at the hands of Zeus as Bordeaux is taunted to the crowd. He's made the first elimination. The devil flipping Zeus over. Papa Bald slapping Jesus in the background there. It's flipped over. Harry Blackburn with Tony on the ropes. This could be an elimination. Jesus now working together with Harry Blackburn, but Tony managed to get out of it. And an elbow to Jesus, and a big right hook to Harry Blackburn. The devil with Zeus on the ropes as Papa Bald flips over his own son there, Bordeaux. And Papa Bald now wailing on Luca. He found that ruler in his bathroom, and he is not happy about it. He wants justice for that ruler. Zeus wailing on the devil here as he picks him up and flips him over. Jesus in a dangerous position here. Zeus perhaps able, but no, just kicks him. Big right hook there from Anthony, but it blocked and reversed by Papa Bald, who clotheslines him out of the arena. Papa Bald eliminating Tony. Tony, the second person out of this matchup. Harry Blackburn in a dangerous position here. A big kick to the back by Bordeaux to the hands of his own father. Big right elbow onto Zeus by Jesus Christ there as the devil takes Harry Blackburn to the corner of the arena. Jesus flipping Zeus over. The devil with Harry Blackburn on the ropes here. This could be the third elimination of tonight as he flips Harry Blackburn over. Harry Blackburn is out, and so is Jesus. There are 4 people left. Bordeaux, Papa Bald, the devil, and Zeus. The 4. This is it. One of these 4 men will be the greatest being in the Rungle Rumble. Bordeaux showing to the crowd here. But the Devil sneaks up behind him and slams him into the ground. Papa Bald rolling into a dangerous position, but so is Zeus. Big uppercut from Bordeaux onto the Devil. As he flings him into the turnbuckle and punches him in the lower back twice. A big reverse back kick from the Devil, but Bordeaux does have him in the face. Zeus staggering to his feet here. He is taking a beating and he walks over to Papa Bald. Perhaps this could be the third elimination. I know he just drags him back into the middle of the ring. Big kick from Bordeaux onto the Devil. And just getting countered by Papa Bald and slammed onto the ground. Papa Bald kicks him in the hamstring. Bordeaux going for a kick there. Not quite sure if that's on Papa Bald or Zeus. But Bordeaux flips and slams Papa Bald's head into the ground. One of these, they're all getting very tired here, despite their godly powers. They're all draining one another. The Devil managing to get out of that, but the hands of Zeus. Bordeaux picking Papa Bald up. This could be the third elimination. He slams him onto the ground. The Devil grabbing the head of Zeus and smashing his face into the turnbuckle. That's painful stuff. As the Devil flips Zeus over the side of the ropes there. 3 people are left. Bordeaux going for a flying punch but misses. The Devil and Bordeaux now left in this arena with Papa Bald. Bordeaux and the Devil now. I think the Devil has 2 eliminations in this. Or perhaps Papa Bald does, as the Devil getting flipped over here. This could be it. Does Bordeaux have the strength to push him over the ropes? No, he doesn't. A big elbow to the face and a right hook by the Devil. A slap there as well. As he gets flipped over. Papa Bald has been on the floor for a while now. He's taken quite a beating from these other beings. And one of these 3 men will be the greatest being in a Rungle Rumble. Big knee there. The clothesline from Bordeaux. As Papa Bald gets punched in the face by his son. And he gets flipped over the side of the ropes. Will Bordeaux eliminate him? This could be Bordeaux's 3rd elimination, I think, of this matchup. He's pushing with all his might, but Papa Bald does not have that. He just pushes him. As Papa Bald just phases through the ropes as well. He does not he does not move for inanimate objects. The Devil kneeing Papa Bald in the stomach. Getting kicked in the stomach as well there. Devil going for a power move. A dangerous place to be in this Rumble. As he leaps onto Papa Bald and kicks him in the chest. Papa Bald rolls into the arena. Bordeaux not happy that his file's been well done, but he gets picked up and countered by the Devil and drops into the ground. The Devil seems to be the dominant character in this engagement here. Maybe he's been training since his last fight with Bordeaux. As Papa Bald is facing off against the Devil, and Papa Bald has been clotheslined off the top of the ropes. It's the Devil and Bordeaux here who are left in the arena. One of these 2 will be the crowned, the greatest being in the Rungle Rumble. As he gets clotheslined to the ground by Bordeaux. Papa Bald furious with himself for losing this engagement. As it's now Bordeaux and the Devil left in the arena. The crowd is quieting down a bit here. This is a spectacle to believe, but they're running up once more. The Devil seems to be winning this engagement with a big right hook from Bordeaux there. Sends Devil to the ground, and he stamps on his back. Working that elbow. Bordeaux picks him up, perhaps going for a power move here as he slams the Devil into the ground. Grabbing him by the hand. And throwing him over the ropes here. This could be it. This could be the final elimination as Bordeaux won. Bordeaux is the greatest godly being in the Rungle Rumble universe. And it's just been proved. We see Bordeaux and his father here in the highlights wiggling on one another as Harry Braxton goes front to the ropes. Bordeaux is the most powerful being in the universe. It has been decided officially. He just defeats the Devil handily there. Bordeaux is the omniscient, so he knows every move his opponents make before they even make it. And the crowd is booing because nobody wants Bordeaux to win this. But there you go. Bordeaux is the most powerful godly being in the Rungle Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of tonight. The 2nd Rungle Rumble in all history. This is a 30-man brawl where 30 people will enter and only 1 will come out. Every 60 seconds a new competitor will enter the ring. So a maximum of 8 people at one time, I believe. And if you get thrown over the ropes, you are out. I'm your host, Rungle. And tonight we'll see some faces old and new who will be competing in this. The previous winner of this tournament was Maya Bunky, a veteran of the Rungle Rumble. And we'll see how she fares tonight in this engagement. With our announcer here explaining the rules to the crowd. And our first person to make his way down to the arena, the crowd's cheering. I wonder who it could be, and that's Waluigi. Waluigi making his way into the arena. Of course, Mario and Luigi were two individuals who competed in this. And here he is, coming in at number 1 with purple nose. It was Waluigi. Not a good place to be, but as we've seen, Vegim did make his way through a large amount of people. So perhaps Waluigi here could turn the tide of the engagement quite strongly. As he is the first person, please welcome him into the Rungle Rumble. And the second person, who will be shortly making his way down to the arena. Obviously, this is not a very advantageous place to come in. But in second place, making his way down, with booze and a lot of disco noise, is Baldo. Baldo is in second place. Rest assured, people, Baldo will not be winning the Rungle Rumble tonight. He may have won the Brawl of Gods. He may be the strongest being in the known universe, but rest assured, he will not be winning the Rungle Rumble. As last time, he came in and he lasted about 30 seconds and he immediately lost. He is not a man for this tournament, and he will surely lose. As he makes his way in with his pom-pom thing once more, shaking it to the crowd. Perhaps he is confident that he will have a chance of winning this because he won the Brawl of Gods. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Waluigi and Baldo. Baldo going straight for Waluigi with a big flying punch there and kicking him on the ground with a big right hook. Waluigi taking that and elbowing Baldo in the face there, throwing him to the side of the ropes with a big kick for his troubles. Baldo punching Waluigi in the back twice, 3 times even. Another big right hook there. And we have our next competitor coming into the ring at number 3rd. With no elimination so far, we have Baldo and Waluigi fighting out, and there is Geralt of Rivia coming in at number 3rd. Baldo and Waluigi fighting it out. This is not a strong place to be, so you're highly likely not looking at one of the winners of this Rumble. It's Waluigi punching Geralt of Rivia. Geralt of Rivia picking Waluigi up. Getting slammed into the ground there. Baldo in a dangerous position here. Waluigi seems to be dominating this first half of the match, and we have our 4th person coming into the arena. And at number 4, please welcome to the Rungle Rumble, Linguini Steven, coming at number 4. We have Baldo being picked up by Waluigi there. Geralt of Rivia cheering to the crowd as Steven slides into the ring. Baldo flipping Waluigi over his shoulder there. Steven going straight for Baldo with a big right hook, but Baldo returning the favour there and punching him as well. But catching Steven's foot there and shaking his head as he kicks him in the leg and stomps on him. Waluigi kneeing, so elbowing the knee area of Geralt of Rivia there. And there's been no elimination so far, and we're already coming along to our 5th person of the event. Baldo almost flung over the ropes there, and in comes Wario. Baldo and Rungle did dress up as Waluigi and Luigi. Sorry, Waluigi and Wario. For Anna, whatever her second name is, 18th birthday party. So it's interesting, Baldo and Waluigi in the ring here. Waluigi picking up Geralt of Rivia and throwing him to the ground. Steven in a dangerous position here, and Wario's like hooting to the crowd. He elbows Waluigi in the face there. They're 2 brothers, and he knees him as well. Geralt of Rivia in a bad place. At number 6, we're coming in, and we have Vegim. Number 6. He did very well in the last Rungle Rumble. So it's not fair to discredit him because he lasted a very long time in the last event. Get over here in a bad place. Stephen in a bad place as well. It's going to be the first elimination. Stephen at the hands of Baldo. Vegem and Stephen fought in the previous 1v1. So it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. And a big clothesline there from Baldo onto Vegem. We're in a bad place there. Stephen elbowing Waluigi in the bottom left corner. And still no eliminations. And it's getting very crowded in here as Goblin Slayer makes his way into the arena. Number 7. Over punching Warrior in the face. Baldo and Vegem fighting in the middle. And Stephen manages to get himself out of a very dangerous position there by Waluigi. He takes his head. He smashes him into the turnbuckle. Baldo and Goblin Slayer fighting. Vegem taking a little bit of a breather there in the middle. Waluigi on the ropes here at the hands of Stephen. It's going to be the first elimination. Dangerous place to be as Stephen's using all his might to try and push him off the ropes. And he just kind of... What? Okay, sure thing. And at number 8 we have Tony Tiger, this serial character. As he makes his way into the arena for the first time, please welcome Tony Tiger. Waluigi taking Stephen Finger to the ropes here. Still no eliminations. A big right hook from Waluigi and a big slap. Baldo and Warrior taking a breather in the back left. They've both been in here a while. They can pick up Goblin Slayer now. Wario taking Get Rivia and slamming him to the ground. Tony Tiger slides into the ring. He's very... Stephen's the first person to be eliminated at the hands of Waluigi. Blink and you miss, but Stephen is the first person to be eliminated. Furious at his loss at the hands of Vegem. And now furious at being the first person to exit the Rungle Rumble this year. But Get Rivia shortly follows at the hands of Tony Tiger. Tony Tiger getting one and picking Vegem up and throwing him to the middle of the ring. Baldo with Waluigi on his back. They've both been the two people who were in here the longest. Vegem fighting Tony Tiger, picking him up, possibly trying to lift him over the edge, but he doesn't quite got the strength for it, and he gets an elbow to his face for his troubles. Goblin Slayer fighting Wario there. Waluigi and Baldo fighting one another. The first two people in the ring, and Wario almost flipped over at the hands of Goblin Slayer. Very close there, almost. Big right hook from Baldo onto Vegem. So Tiger being to fight Waluigi. Big slaps from Baldo onto Vegem. Drops into the ground and just wails on him, stomping on him. Goblin Slayer now picking up Vegem and slamming onto the ground. Tony Tiger going for his second elimination of this round. Can he push Waluigi over the ropes? And he does. That's the second elimination at the hands of Tony Tiger. And the third one of this Rungle Rumble so far. This is intense stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Tiger pick up Baldo now. Goblin Slayer in a dangerous place at the hands of Wario as he gets powerbombed off the side of the rope, and so does Vegem by Tony Tiger. 3 eliminations by Tony Tiger, and there's only 3 people in the arena now. This is the next competitor. We haven't had one for a while. Baldo's still in the ring, and there's Unseen Knowles coming in at number 9. Number 9. Still not a very safe place to be, but almost at the halfway mark as Tony Tiger picks up Baldo now. It's going to be... No. But he gets out of it and slams into the ground. Unseen Knowles cheering to the crowd there. Baldo's taking Unseen Knowles. 2 gods of the Brawl of Gods we had earlier. Baldo perhaps going for an elimination. As soon as Unseen Knowles came into the ring, he could be out just as fast. And he just manages to stay in. Baldo's not giving up. He's kicking him, but he gets kicked. Sorry, elbowed and punched in his shin for his troubles there. Tony Tiger working Warrior, and in comes Zeus at number 10. 3 greater beings in the arena so far. We have Tony Tiger uppercutting Wario there. And Unseen Knowles throwing Baldo over. Baldo has been here since position number 2. Zeus coming in, taunting the crowd. Wario with Tony Tiger, but just drops him. He gets thrown onto the ground for his troubles there. Zeus now wailing on Tony Tiger. Zeus hates Tony Tiger. He hates his cereal brand. Fuck Tony Tiger. Now we're about to have another person coming in at number 11 in a moment. It's getting fairly crowded once again. Number 11 we have Conor Abrahams. Conor Abrahams, a veteran of the Rungle Rumble, defeated Lemmy single-handedly as he comes sliding into the arena looking for some blood. Tony Tiger perhaps going for his 4th or 5th elimination now as he throws Zeus over. Tony Tiger has been a formidable opponent in this Rungle Rumble. A huge amount of eliminations at his hand as he starts beating down at Conor Abrahams now, the absolute vicious fiend that he is. Baldo shooting to the crowd, and Warriors limited at the hands of Unseen Knowles. 4 people in the ring at the moment. We're about to have number 12 coming in shortly. Who's it going to be? That's Jesus Christ at number 12. Another greater being. Bordeaux still in the arena. He's been in here a while now. He's doing all right. As much as we fucking hate his character, he's doing all right. And Jesus goes straight for him, and just punched him square in the face. I'm still doing some shadow boxing, and I'm moving in to try and take down the Titan that is Tony Tiger, along with Con Abrahams. Con Abrahams wailing on Tony Tiger here, as Honestly Knowles and Connor are both teaming up to try and best him. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot have friend or foe in this. A friend can turn to foe and a foe can turn to friend in the blink of an eye in the Rungle Rumble. Nobody is safe. Family, friends and loved ones can turn on you at any point. As Knuckles comes in at number 13 and punches Tony Tiger twice. Picking him up now, perhaps going to eliminate the absolute behemoth of a fighter that is Tony Tiger. Tony Tiger on a dangerous position here. He's quite tired. He's had to fight several people before. Con Abrahams also with Honestly Knowles in the back. Tony Tiger slips out of it. So does Honestly Knowles. Honestly Knowles in a bit of trouble once more. And at number 14 we have Papa Bald. Almost at the halfway mark now. And Bordeaux's been eliminated. I didn't even see that. I don't know who did it. I think it was Honestly Knowles there. But Bordeaux is out. He did alright. A bit of respect to Bordeaux there. Honestly Knowles slaps Connor. Knuckles coming over now, punching Connor in the back of the head. And a big right hook from Con Abrahams into Knuckles there. Papa Bald taunting to the crowd. Still a bit furious about his loss in the Game of Gods. At number 15, we're at the halfway mark. Honestly Knowles have been eliminated by Jesus, and Tony's coming in at number 15. There are 3 greater beings in here now. Tony Tiger has proved himself a dangerous opponent, a top seed in fact in this engagement. And welcome Tony into the Rungle Rumble, making his 2nd appearance. Tony Tiger and Tony fighting, proving to be who the greater Tony could be. And Jesus has just eliminated Knuckles. I think that's his 2nd elimination. And Tony's he's already out. He's already gone. Tony's gone. He's lost. Get the fuck out of here. You shit, mate. He's gone. As quickly as he came in with Papa Bald with Conor Abrahams on the ropes here, and Conor Abrahams has also gone. 3 people in the ring now. Jesus, Papa Bald and Tony Tiger. And Tony Tiger almost taken out by Jesus. 3 very powerful individuals in the ring at the moment. And Jesus gets slammed into the ground. And as Papa Bald. Papa Bald's still furious at his loss of the brawl of 8 gods that took place earlier. Not happy with Jesus. As he stomps on Tony Tiger's back. And coming at number 16 is the devil, Satan himself. And Jesus just flaunting, just relaxing on the ropes there. As he goes in behind Papa Bald. Tony Tiger tired. The devil going straight for Jesus. Very fitting as that is. He picks Jesus up. This could be an elimination as soon. No, not quite. Jesus managed to get out of it. Tony Tiger swing Papa Bald around. In the middle of the ring here. Jesus punching the devil in the back of the head. And he clotheslines the devil right off the side of the ropes. As quickly as the devil came in, he is also out. Papa Bald in a dangerous position. And at number 17, we're about to get another person coming down to the ring here. It's Rungle, number 17. It's not impossible. I might be able to win it. But here I come. Number 17. About to smack some bitches up. And he goes straight for Tony Tiger. Punch him square in the face. Tony Tiger in a dangerous position. And so is Jesus. They're both rolling away to try and get a bit of breathing room here. But Rungle going for Papa Bald. Gets kicked in the stomach there. And then kicked in the leg. And a big slap and a right hook by Papa Bald as he dominates Rungle there. Showing him truly who is the biggest man. Managing to get a bit of a foothold. There's Peter 2 coming at number 18 with a big right hook from Rungle into Papa Bald. Jesus is injured and Tony Tiger is not moving. Tony Tiger's been there a while. He's had a lot of eliminations. And Peter going for a jumping kick on Jesus for just missing. It's getting crowded in here once more again. And Papa Bald flung into the turnbuckle by Rungle. A big right hook. Tony Tiger punching Rungle there. Peter 2 in dangerous position at the hands of Jesus. This could be another elimination. Peter managing to just stay safe there as Tony Tiger and Rungle Well, everyone's just having a go at each other. And there's Mario coming at number 19. Rungle on the ropes here. Could be eliminated at the hands of Papa Bald. This could be another elimination. And I just managed to stay in. Almost. A big kick there from Peter to Jesus. As Mario slides into the ring. Papa Bald and Tony Tiger fighting it out in the centre of the ring there. Mario punching Tony in the back of the head. And Tony Tiger trying to get out, and he managed to reverse it and slams Mario into the ground. Peter in a dangerous position. And we've got another person coming in at number 20, I believe, and that's Luigi at number 20. From here on out, people are going to have good positions and a good chance at winning the Rungle Rumble as Luigi slides into the ring. Can we show for Tony Tiger? Tony Tiger's been here a while, as has Jesus. Papa Bald looking to late man. Peter 2's out of the ring, thrown out of the arena at the hands of Papa Bald. Mario's tired. Tony Tiger's tired. Jesus has been eliminated by Rungle. I've eliminated Jesus Christ. So I waddle over all that fat to the hands of Mario. This could be elimination. Mario's grabbed Rungle by the back of the head here. Rungle getting out of it, elbowing him, and there's Winston at number 21. We took on Winston to the Rungle Rumble. A big punch by Rungle onto Mario there as Winston slides into the arena. Going straight for Luigi. Rungle going for Tony Tiger here. Tony Tiger having the most eliminations out of any character so far in this event. The big right hook there by Rungle onto Tony Tiger. But Tony Tiger has proven himself a powerful foe. And he's returning the favour there onto Rungle. Papa Bald slapping Winston. Mario and Luigi duking it out in the back there, dueling. Two brothers fighting. Only in the Rungle Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Tiger fighting Rungle. Luigi with Mario on the ropes here. This could be another elimination. Rungle's been eliminated by Tony Tiger. Tony Tiger with 6 eliminations now, I think. A true force to be reckoned with as Winston turns around and slams him. Tony Tiger's been in there ages as well, and he has proven to be an absolute beast of an individual in this event. Papa Bald, tired. He's been in here a while as well. In a dangerous position. Winston being dominated by Tony Tiger. With Mario and Luigi fighting out once more with a big right hook from Winston there. Didn't really seem to connect. Winston using his superior strength. He picks Tony Tiger up and drops him into the ground. And kicks him while he's on the floor. Luigi slams Mario into the ground as well. And Papa Bald looking to engage himself in another fight here. And at number 22 in comes Hentai Haven, the veteran of the Rungle Rumble. Coming in at second place at the last Rungle Rumble. He lost to the hands of Maya Bunky, who Maya Bunky has still not made an appearance. I swear to God if she wins again, I'm going to be pissed, man. Winston thrown over the ropes by Papa Bald there. Papa Bald with his second elimination, I believe. As Mario and Hentai Haven are fighting out. Hentai Haven, long dead, seeks to redeem himself in the arena of the Rungle Rumble. Papa Bald with Tony Tiger on the ropes here. He could eliminate the fiend that is the serial character. Luigi helping him out. This could be the end of Tony Tiger with another person coming into the ring, and Tony Tiger's gone. And there's General Grievous. At number 23, we welcome General Grievous to the Rungle Rumble as he slides into the ring. Papa Bald in a dangerous position at the hands of Hentai Haven on the ropes, and Papa Bald just manages to stay alive there. But General Grievous picking up Luigi. Luigi managed to get out of it and punched him in the back of the leg. Tony Tiger did a very good job, actually. He took out a lot of people. We've got a lot of respect for Tony Tiger. Papa Bald wailing at Hentai Haven. Mario now going for Hentai Haven as well, while Luigi is fighting General Grievous. Mario perhaps able to eliminate, and Hentai Haven's gone. As quickly as he came in, he is gone. And coming at number 23, I think? 23? 24 with Turtle Dog. A strong place to be for Turtle Dog. He could very well win this Rungle Rumble as he slides into the ring. Luigi getting Mario get clothesline off the side of the rope by General Grievous there, and General Grievous turns around and goes straight for Turtle Dog. 4 people in the ring. One of these people could do it. Papa Bald's been in here a while. General Grievous picking up Luigi. Not quite able to throw him over the side of the ropes. Papa Bald wailing on Turtle Dog now. And at number 25 is Harry Blackburn. A good place to be. Only 5 more contestants after him are going to come through. General Grievous with Luigi on the ropes, and he's almost able to do it, and he flips him off. That's a 2nd or 3rd elimination for General Grievous, I believe. Papa Bald, been in here a while, now attacking the very fresh Harry Blackburn. Two individuals who fought each other in the Duel of Gods that took place earlier. Turtle attacking General Grievous. General Grievous just leaps into the middle of the ring. A big right hook from Turtle Dog there. Coming at number 26. With a very good chance of winning is Lemmy at number 26. I swear to God, if Maya wins again, I'm going to be pissed. Harry Blackburn. Papa Bald fighting out with a big kick there from Harry Blackburn to Papa Bald. General Grievous throwing wild punches at Lemmy. Lemmy, who is guaranteed to be annoyed at Turtle Dog, suffering the loss that Peebus and Peter 2 and Turtle Dog had against Lemmy and Peebus. Speaking of Peebus, he could be the next person into the ring. He's not made an appearance yet. And there's Abigail Knight, in fact, coming at number 27. A good chance of winning as well. There's Abby Knight. Welcome her into the arena. She stomps on Turtle Dog there. Lemmy moving over to General Grievous. Perhaps looking for another elimination here, but General Grievous hurt at the hands of Lemmy. Papa Bald and Harry still fighting out. Papa Bald has been here a long time. But we could very likely be looking at the winner out of one of these people here. One of these people could win the Rungle Rumble. And coming at number 28 is Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve, welcome to the Rungle Rumble. A good place. Perhaps he could win. As he slides into the ring. Bald punching Turtle Dog there. General Grievous missing another jumping attack onto Abigail Knight. He's probably stopped doing that. It hasn't worked out too well for him. He gets dropped into the ground by Minecraft Steve there. Turtle Dog fighting Papa Bald in the background. Papa Bald punching him in the face. And a big clothesline and Turtle Dog's out. Papa Bald, who has 4th, I believe, elimination, has just dropped Turtle Dog. Coming at number 29 is Cuddles the Bear. Wait, who the hell? Oh, fuck if I know who's in this Rumble. Cuddles the Bear at number 29. Michael Steve. Harry Blackburn also limited by Abigail Knight there. As Cuddles the Bear slides into the ring. Michael Steve. I've just received word that the winner of the cage match between Lemmy and Peebus and Peter 2 and Turtle Dog would be the Peter to fight in this Rungle Rumble. So unfortunately Peebus has missed out on that opportunity and Peter 2 took his place as Lemmy almost closed on off the rope there by the hands of Cuddles. Abigail Knight fighting Papa Bald. Papa Bald's been here a long time. General Grievous looking tired. Cuddles picking him up. This could be another elimination. There's Papa Bald almost clotheslined off the side of the rope by Minecraft Steve there. Harry Blackburn in here a while as well. And there's 7 people in the ring currently. Abigail Knight getting to her feet. A big punch there from Cuddles the Bear. As General Grievous reversals him. Abigail Knight going for Lemmy. Lemmy kicking Abby in the back of the leg. Minecraft Steve with Harry Blackburn. Here's going to be another elimination. And then just plays using the power of Minecraft Steve. Could he take him out? And he does. Harry Blackburn is out. And at number 30, coming into the Rungle Rumble, I believe, is Peebus. Okay, apparently Marbunky is not competing in this tournament. Okay, sure thing. There's Peebus in at number 30. Clearly disobeying the rules. And he goes straight for Papa Bald. One of these people in the arena, one of these 7, will be the winner. I can't believe why it started this. Papa Bald and Peebus on the ropes here. This could be it. And Peebus not quite thrown over. Papa Bald been here a long time. General Grievous with Lemon on the shoulders. Abby in a bad place. Minecraft Steve taking Cuddles over to the rope. And Cuddles gets clotheslined there. Almost getting eliminated. This is intense stuff, ladies and gentlemen. A big kick to the chest by Michael Steve. General Grievous is eliminated by Lemmy. General Grievous is out. Papa Bald, Peebus, Lemmy, Abigail Knight, Minecraft Steve and Cuddles. One of these 7, or 6 even, will be your champion of the Rungle Rumble 2020. Abigail Knight at the hands of Lemmy here. Punch him in the ribs twice, 3 times. Peebus going for elimination and Papa Bald is gone. He did a very good job. He lasted a long time, but he's gone. 5 people left. Peebus with the elimination onto Papa Bald. I thought I put Maya in instead of Peter, but apparently not. Maya's clearly retired from the Rungle Rumble. She took her win and she's not coming back. She's happy. She's made her money and she's not coming. Lemmy with Michael Steve here, but big punch by Peebus onto Lemmy. Clearly not happy with his previous teammate is Cuddles going for Minecraft Steve in the background. Minecraft Steve picking Cuddles up. This could be another elimination. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Abigail Knight thrown to the side of the ring onto the clothesline, but Cuddles manages to break free and punching Minecraft Steve in the back of the head. Peebus and Abigail Knight. Abigail Knight going for Minecraft Steve now with Cuddles, almost working together here. She throws him into the side of the ring, picks him up by the leg. Can she do it? Has she got the strength to eliminate Minecraft Steve? Is Cuddles going to help her? He's thinking about it. He doesn't. Abby can't quite pick up Minecraft Steve. And Abby gets wailed on by Cuddles there. A big counter reversal and a big punch by Abigail Knight into Cuddles the bear. Abigail Knight was pissed off all the time she lost from Anthony. Could have spent time with Anthony while he was playing Divinity. And she's now taking her anger out on Cuddles the bear. Peebus and Lemmy wailing on Minecraft Steve now, but Lemmy turning the tide. They're both still fighting Minecraft Steve. Perhaps their makeshift alliance has carried on to the Rungle Rumble here. A big right hook onto Abigail Knight. Dangerous stuff there, and a dangerous place to be. Peebus is almost limited by Lemmy. He was backstabbed. Lemmy, the devious bastard that he is. Going for Peebus, despite their alliance earlier. Peebus in a dangerous place here. He manages to just reversal out of that. A counter attack, a very strong one as well. Cuddles being taken over to the side of the ring by Michael Steve. Elbows Michael Steve for his troubles. Defending himself a bit there. Peebus is on the ground, injured. Abigail Knight also injured as well as Peebus flips him over his back. A big right hook by Cuddles onto Michael Steve. A big right hook for Michael Steve onto Cuddles. These two exchanging blows, left, right and centre. Both very equally matched opponents. Michael Steve in a bit of a trouble here, and he clothesline off the side of the ring. Cuddles has eliminated Michael Steve. One of these 4 will win the Rungle Rumble 2020. The freshest person in the arena is Peebus. But these individuals are going to battle it out to be crowned the champion of the Rungle Rumble. We've got Knight with Cuddles on the ropes here. Could she eliminate him? Lemmy clotheslining Peebus off the ropes. 3 people left. Abigail Knight, Lemmy and Cuddles the bear. As they all square off in the arena. There is no friend nor foe in this battle. Cuddles and Lemmy going straight for Abby. Abby going straight for Cuddles in turn and dropping into the ground. Well, Abby going for Lemmy. Cuddles taunted the crowd. Lemmy looks injured here. And Abby taking advantage of that and going straight for Cuddles. This could be an elimination. She takes Cuddles over the side of the ropes. Could this be it? She's lining him up for a strong attack here. She picks his leg up. What will Lemmy do? Can he defeat either of these 2 opponents as Abigail Knight is pushing Cuddles here? This could be a dangerous place for Cuddles. This could be an elimination, but no. A big elbow strike from Cuddles onto the back of the head of Abigail. As she's taken by Lemmy. Cuddles going onto a dangerous place there into the crowd. Lemmy going for a big attack and Abigail Knight almost taken over the side of the ropes by Lemmy. A big right hook by Lemmy. By Cuddles onto Lemmy. As Abigail Knight has now got up and is taunting the crowd. Cuddles drops Lemmy onto the ground there and stomps on him. A big right hook by Abby onto Lemmy. As Cuddles is now picking Abigail up. Lemmy's in a bad place. Can Cuddles eliminate Abby? Does he have the strength to pick her up and throw her over the ropes? Unlike what Abby did to her, but no. She's read the tricks that Cuddles pulled on her and elbows him in turn. A big push there by Cuddles and a clothesline. Lemmy in a lot of pain. Cuddles wailing on Abigail Knight. That's a lot of punches to the face. Cuddles does not care if she's a woman. The man likes Stella. A big kick to the stomach and another nasty drop there. Cuddles looking to be the dominant character in this as Abigail Knight and Lemmy are both injured. Lemmy finally getting to the ground now, standing up. Abigail Knight's been twisted and slammed into the ground. And Lemmy just dropped to the floor as Cuddles picks Lemmy up. Lemmy kicking Cuddles on the back there. Can Lemmy take advantage? A big right hook there from Cuddles as Cuddles picks Lemmy up. Might set him up for an attack here. This could be an elimination. Lemmy managing to get out of it and reversing the power move there. Cuddles rolling along the floor. Lemmy and Abigail Knight fighting out. Abby taking a big strike to the forehead there. Could this be another elimination? Lemmy thrown to the floor at the hands of Abigail Knight. Big right kick there from Lemmy onto Abby. Another big kick and a big elbow drop from Abby as well. And Abby thrown over the ropes in a dangerous position. Lemmy misses the punch. That could have been the deciding factor. 2 punches onto Abby. 3 more and Abby's gone. Lemmy and Cuddles the Bear, your final 2 competitors in the Rungle Rumble. Cuddles in a bad place here. Could this be it? Lemmy kicks him in the stomach and they're both up to their feet. This is your final 2, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at one of the winners. Cuddles the Bear picks Lemmy up over his shoulders and he slams into the ground. That could have been it. He could have won there and then. Lemmy uppercutting Cuddles now. And a big kick to the stomach of Cuddles. Cuddles the Bear picking Lemmy up and slamming him into the ground. Just staring at him. Cuddles the Bear picking up Lemmy now. This could be a power move. Drops him onto the ground. Now picking Lemmy up once more. Twisting him over his shoulder. Really working that arm there. That must really hurt. Getting punched in the kidney by Lemmy there. Lemmy taking Cuddles the Bear now. And a big right hook from Cuddles onto Lemmy. As they both square off the final 2. They're both talking about the Rungle Rumble champion. They both won it. They're both arguing with one another. Who's it going to be? Lemmy thrown into the corner by the hands of Cuddles. Could this be it? A big knee there by Lemmy as Cuddles thrown into the ring. Cuddles now reversing that. And a reverse again by Lemmy. These are just trading positions left, right and centre. Big slap. Another big right hook. Cuddles now throwing Lemmy into the side of the ring. Pick up his leg. Does he have the power to bring him up onto the top ropes? Can he finish the job? Can Cuddles win the Rungle Rumble 2020? Yes, he can. Your winner is Cuddles the Bear. Of the Rungle Rumble 2020. We have to see General Grievous and Lemmy fighting it out. Uncle Steve, worthy opponent as well. Cuddles the Bear taking Lemmy here to the ground. Proven to be the strongest champion of this match. Cuddles the Bear dropping Abigail Knight onto the ground now as well. But there we go. A truly spectacular show was put on for you guys this evening. Hope you enjoyed. Your winner of the Rungle Rumble 2020 is Cuddles the Bear. I'll see you all next year.